we have to know that on all the board we have the same structure. And this independently of the shape. What's shape? If we look at the board here, for example, we can see his outline. This outline can be totally different from a board to another. More or less large, or with more or less length. The extremity can be more or less round. If we look at the board like this, we realize that the board is not flat. Okay, we have a curve. We don't have the same thickness all along its length. So the shape is this, the outline of the board, the curve, the thickness, etc., etc. Here, for example, I have two boards totally different with two shapes totally different. This board is a soft top, okay, because it's soft material. So that will decrease a lot the risk of injury in the water. We use it a lot to have fun in small waves and to learn how to surf, because we have a good buoyancy and a good stability. This board, on the contrary, you see she's really smaller and hard board. It's a short board. Okay, this is a surfboard for surfer with more experience. Okay, because she will have less buoyancy and less stability. We have to know how to read the sea better to be able to surf this surfboard too. These two boards have shapes totally different, one from the other, but they will have exactly the same structure. So I mean, both we have a front part here and here, a back here and here, a part where you come to put your feet here on this one, and here on this one, and one part that will slide on the water here and here on the board. So, each part we have a name and a function, and it's really important to know them to be able to communicate us better. The front part of the surfboard will be the nose, like this. The back is not the foot, it's the tail, okay? All the back of the board. Between the nose and the tail, it will be the deck. So we come here with our foot on the deck. And under the board, the part that slides on the water, it's the bottom. Between the deck and the bottom, we will find the rails. The rails are the edge of the board. Okay? And this is the rail that we will put on the water to turn. I said before that the board is not flat. Okay? You can see a curve that goes to the nose and to the tail. This is the rocker of the board. Generally, the rocker is more pronounced on the front of the board, under the nose, and a little bit under the tail. So why there is a rocker? I let you imagine a board with a rocker, it will be easy to stick the nose in the water and fall. Okay? The rocker will be more pronounced for the surfboard that we use to take shallow wave, because on the wave really shallow, we have to take off really fast. But more pronounced will be the rocker, more resistance we lose the board with the water too, so we lose speed. So you understand, we have to find the right balance in function of what we want to do with the surfboard. Under our surfboard, under the tail more exactly, we will find the fins. The fins is like the tilt of our board. They are here to control the trajectory. If you remove the fins, you will lose the control and you will slide in the water like this. I invite you to see on YouTube, surf without fins. You will see it's really funny, and I invite you to try. It's fun, but it's hard. On the old school board, the fins were fixed on the board. You can remove it. Okay? Now they are removable. It's easier to travel, of course. It exists a lot of type of fins, okay? And you have to know you can surf only with one big fin here in the center, but you can surf with 2, with 3, with 4, and we will stop here. So you understand, just with the fin we can speak hours. We do more video about it for sure. Here it's a leash, okay? The leash is fixed on the board, on the plug, on the tail of the board, and on your back foot. So if you're surfing like this, you have to put the leash on this thing, for example. You understand that it's to not lose your board. You don't have to pick it really far from you, okay? But be careful, it's not a safety stuff. A leash can break at any moment. So before to go to the water, you have to be sure that if you lose your board, you will be able to come back swimming. On this board, you can see a bit of wood who run from the nose until the tail. This bit of wood is a stringer. It's to give more resistance to our board. Without stringer, it would be easy to break our board in two. On the soft top, you can see it, but in fact there is two stringers, one here and one here. But be careful, not all the boards will have a stringer. It depends on the material. For example, the board made on epoxy resin, we don't have stringer, because the resin epoxy will be more resistant than the glass fiber here. But anyways, they reinforce a little bit the boards made with epoxy resin with carbon fiber. And the last element of our surfboard will be this traction pad or grip. It's a non-slip pad stick on the tail of my board. It's to come with my barefoot on it because it's a place where I will do more pressure when I will be surfing and do some tricks. But generally we can use it too for reference with the foot on the right place. At the end of the traction pad you can see there is a little block. It's to come with my foot to put weight on it, to do some more radical tricks with more strength. There is no traction pad on all the board in the reality. It will depend on the board and it will depend on you, of course. So that is, there was other part of the surfboard. You understand here that in function of each parameter of each part, your board will have a different behavior on the water. For example, larger will be the tail, more buoyancy I will have, so easier it will be to catch small waves. But I will have less adhesion to my wave. On the contrary, if I have a smaller tail, I will have more adhesion but less buoyancy. In the same way, the form of the bottom will influence a lot on the behavior of the board. If you look at a board like this, you can see she's not flat. My bottom will have this form, a concave shape. Okay? There is some board flat, there is some board with concave like this, and there is some board with double concave, etc. etc. So in function of the shape of the bottom and the pronunciation of the concave, etc. etc., my board will be more or less stable, it can have more or less speed in the water, etc. etc. In the same way, the form of the race will influence a lot on the behavior of my board. The rail can be more or less round, okay, or more or less sharp. That will influence on the adhesion of my board in the water and will facilitate more or less my turns. In function of what you want to do with your board, if you want to go on small wave, on big wave, on smooth wave, or on strong wave, in function of if you want to have more or less speed, if you want to do more radical turn or not, you will have to choose all the parameters of your board. And someone will be here to help you, it's the shaper. The shaper is the person who will make your board. Okay? It's an art and it's a full-time job. We can learn a lot with the shapers. We will detail on the next videos all the parts of the board to see what is the right parameters for you and what is the right board for your level, for your surfing, and in function of your preference. See you in the next video. Bye.